utterly different here on Go Race Motion's Twitch. It is Stadium Super Trucks with the Aussie Motorsport League. We're at Watkins, Glen for round number 1. Joining me in the commentary box, it is Tyler Craig. Tyler, can you hear me? And more importantly, can the stream hear you?
I hope so.
They can hear you, popping up on my little level thing down the bottom there. So, Tyler, we've got something definitely different here. Have you got any experience with this sort of racing?
Nah. I've experienced watching it, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's certainly different, isn't it? The closest I can come to is Wreckfest. That's about it.
Yeah, rallycross style of racing, I reckon.
Yep.
That's the closest you can come to it.
Yeah, well, I think over in America they do run these cars across different surfaces and things like that. So yeah, certainly different tonight. But hopefully we get a couple more followers. Already got a lot of new followers. We've got Darkly8, who's an off-stream follow. Then we've got Stop Bouncer 87 and Hello Taipei. Thank you to everyone who's just followed us. That brings us a little bit closer to that 500 mark. Hello Taipei, I need you to let me know who you want me to focus on. Otherwise, I can't focus on them and redeem that channel points request just quietly. Ooh, that's a little bit janky there from Scotty J over the jump there. Tell you what, the physics are holding up pretty well.
For now, yeah.
For now. Certainly doing a lot better than what I thought they would. So yeah, well done to Aussie Motorsport League for. I think this is their mod actually. They've developed them themselves and done the tracks themselves. And, those are some interesting shapes coming from Marwood as he goes through the over the jump at the bus stop. We should probably have a look at what we've got lined up for you tonight. Let's see, we got 10 minutes of qualifying in about 2.5 minutes, and we've got two 15-lap races. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, something different anyway for the server, or for the series anyway. Like, we normally just do only 15-minute laps, 15-lap races anyway for these.
And that would be the voice of Shannon Wright. Shannon, I had no idea you were still in the voice chat.
Actually, this is John Wright, the owner.
John Wright, my mistake. It was one of the Wrights anyway. Believe Shannon is your son?
No,
brother?
Shannon is actually a friend.
Oh, there you go. Just happens to share your surname.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
My son is Stop Bouncer.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. We're focusing on him right now. Looks like an interesting livery. I got the Dare Ice coffee on there. Any memes? Let's find the memes. Memes. No memes. Damn it.
Well, have a look on Scotty J's one. There's some memes on that.
All right, here we go. Scotty J. We got some mud on there. If the mud ain't flying,
Yeah.
I'm trying. Not.
See, that's the sort of meme that I put. That's just on the side of the car. I put if the mud ain't flying, it ain't trying or something like that.
Yeah, got it right there. Anyway, we're looking at well, 4 cars lining up so far.
I'm trying to get more. Don't you worry.
I'm sure we'll get more after tonight. Certainly after Friday night's IndyCars, there was apparently a massive sign-up of IndyCar drivers in GT Club. So hopefully we can do the same here. And, Scotty got that jump a little bit wrong. It's in fact, he's just going to chuck a handbrake turn and just park it right on the race line. That's suboptimal.
Oh, no, he went back into pits.
He's gone straight back into pits. Let's have a look at Terry Marwood. He is the fastest in the session so far with the 1:25.538. I'll actually bring up the overall times. So far the only driver who is in the 25s actually.
Yes, he is actually. He's the only driver in the 25s. Shannon's in the 26. Stop bouncer's got the 1 minute 38. And Scotty J at the 5 minute mark at the moment. But he's probably just still trying to get used to the car.
Yeah, imagine this. Well, this style of racing is very different to what we normally bring. Of course, touring cars and open wheelers and GT. Well, we see Terry got it a little bit sideways, just a little bit. It would take a little bit just to get used to the physics, I suppose.
As well as I changed the weather during today to try and get it into like the green instead of having it really up high in the temperature.
Well, here we go. We've just finished practice, and we're about to start qualifying almost right on 7 o'clock on the dot. So let's have a look at how they ended up in practice. So Terry Marwood with the fastest time of 1:25.538. Shannon Wright with a 1:26.447. Stop bouncer a 1:35.931, and Scotty J wasn't able to get a valid lap by the looks of things, according to my display there. But, oh well. If we get a few more drivers just jumping in at the last second.
I hope so. I'm just going to see if I can get them. I might go onto the other server quickly, and then I'll come in and come back and talk to you.
Okay, well, we started a poll while we were waiting for the stream to officially start, and well, the results coming in for the most impressive team so far in 2022 has been Ferrari, and I have to say, with both Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz Jr. at the pointy end at every single race, I'd have to agree with that. Personally, I think Haas is the most improved. Well, most impressive at least when you consider where they were last year. But I think Mick Schumacher needs to start pulling the finger out a little bit.
Yeah, he does. If he wants to get that Ferrari seat eventually, he's gonna have to start getting results in.
Oh, it's I think traditionally young Mick takes a little bit to get to grips with a new car, so I think maybe next year he will be a force to be reckoned with, but depends on how much the regulations change between the end of this year and the start of next year.
They shouldn't change too much, I don't think.
You say that, but it's Formula
It'll probably
1.
happen.
It will more than likely happen. Anyway, we have got a start to qualifying. Stop bouncer, the first one out on track. And we've got Terry Marwood, who's just pulled up on the exit of the pit lane. And now he's got going. I think Marwood would be the favourite for pole. He seems to have gotten his head around these cars as the best so far. Ooh, these cars look like they. Well, I mean, if you've ever seen the stadium super trucks in real life, they move around a lot. Almost it's spectacular. It's like watching a go-kart go into a corner sometimes, isn't it? They back it in and slide around a lot.
Like that?
That wasn't sliding around so much as binning it. Doesn't look like these cars really like the landing.
I don't think they really like anything to do with driving.
Yeah.
That's why they're so good to watch.
There we go. First flying lap started with stop bounce up. We have Terry Marwood just in the background there, and Scotty J also out on circuit. Rear of the car bounces up in the air a lot there for stop there. So it was right on board with him. Currently sitting around 185 kilometres per hour, but I'd say he's about to hit the rev limiter in 6th gear. Don't know how fast they go in real life. Don't think they're very good at much. Awkward landing. Seeing the rear vision mirror there, Terry Marwood getting a much better landing. And in fact, Stop's just going to pull over and let Terry go through. Ooh, that was pretty tight between the two of them.
Still side by side.
It's still side by side. Hopefully we get a lot of this. They head into the second last corner. Maybe terribly showing Stop how to get over this. Oh, I thought he was going to go half on the jump then. It's almost a bit random how these cars land on the deck after the jump, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw Marwood in the first jump after you were talking about Stop Bounce's first jump. His rear end went up in the air the same way, but not as much. So yeah, could be a bit random this time. Yeah, could be down to setup as well.
Could be. I mean, you really have to be precise with the damper settings and the spring settings, I imagine. Like I said, the closest thing I've got to something like this is Wreckfest. That's about it. You know what? Say that Wreckfest is a bit more of an arcade game, but tell you what, it does rallycross damn well. Oh, look at the slide there from Terry Marwood as he goes through that long right-hand sweeper. I don't know the actual name of it. Let me bring up the track.
I'll get it up.
Okay. I'm working on it.
We'll get it.
We'll both get it. I know it's got a name. Whoa, big slide for Terry. Oh, he only just gets it gathered up enough. And unfortunately, he doesn't land it very well.
That corner would be called the outer loop.
Yep, just brought it up then. The outer loop, yep. So, unfortunately, no improvement there for Terry Marwood, despite a purple first sector. Scotty J does a 144.3. And he's going to dive back to pit lane. Shannon Wright is also out there. Second of the everything simulated entries. The other one being Terry Marwood. Interesting that they've got the iRacing logo on the top there. In fact, if anything, they've got everything covered here, haven't they? They've got R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa, and SRS Sim Racing. Oh, I don't know. They've got everything covered. It's everything simulated, obviously. So, I think that that lap got invalidated for Shannon at 127.364. Would have put him on the front row if I'm not mistaken. So, up to the bus stop. Well, the inner loop. It's actually called the inner loop. There you go. I thought it would have been called the bus stop or something. That would make sense. Whoa, we have got blue smoke going there for Shannon Wright. Interesting.
Yeah, I had a little bit of everything different.
So heading down the back straight now towards the final two corners. So that would be Stop Bounce just getting right out of the way. Big slide for Shannon. He's held it. Oh, no. That will be an invalidated lap. They seem to handle the jumps okay. It's just the landing that's catching everyone out at the moment. Oh, again, the rear of the car just bouncing up in the air. It's almost like they really need to slow down the rebound in the rear of the car, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just let it.
Probably the issue he has, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe slow down the bump as well, just so it's not building up enough more energy in the spring on the compression. So Shannon just drifting it through. Oh, that was awkward. That launch. Focus back on. Actually, let's join Scotty J, as I think Marwood just improved on that previous lap. No, he didn't. Never mind. So back to Scotty J then. Stop bouncer has binned it somewhere on the track. Somewhat small field at the moment. Hopefully that. Well, I mean, we've got about a minute 10 left in qualifying, and Scotty J sideways and around, keeps the boot into it. Misses the jump though. So that would be an invalidated lap for sure. As the clock ticks down, 50 seconds to go. Terry Marwood doesn't look like he's really going to be threatened in this first qualifying session. Shannon Wright absolutely binning it there. That was a proper bin. And he is not going to set a valid lap time. So it is only Marwood and Stop Bouncer who set a valid lap at the moment, unless Scotty J manages to get across the line. I think he will. We'll get one more lap in at least. There he goes. Hard on the brakes for the first corner. Let's jump on board with him actually. Oh, very wide, and that's going to invalidate the lap. He missed the first jump, so yeah, that's it. Unless Stop Bouncer is on a valid lap. Don't know. Honestly, don't know. I think he just came out of pit lane. But well, actually, I don't know. He's we haven't ticked over the server. Down in the first sector, 4.3 seconds. Jeez, Marwood just blistering the track, isn't he?
Yeah. Probably spent a lot more time than everyone else as well.
Possibly.
Yeah, Terry Marwood's done over probably pretty much nearly 100 laps on the practice session, on the 2-hour practice session.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, there you go. You want to get good practice.
Yeah, practice always makes perfect. Even like with Shannon Wright, he actually did pretty much nearly the same. So they've had a fair bit of practice. So.
Oh, into the fence. I think these jumps are really going to create a bit of havoc for everyone. Just a suspicion. Just a suspicion.
Still not too sure.
Yeah.
With the like when we did the Toyota Hilux series, that was actually the jump was actually handled reasonably well. But with these ones, they're probably a little bit struggling with these type cars. But maybe they just need a little bit more adjusting.
Anyway, that's a wrap for qualifying. Terry Marwood, 126.186, untouchable by more than 10 seconds over Stop Bouncer, Scotty J, and Shannon Wright. That's a tough session for a few drivers, that's for sure. Just seeing that Scotty J in the background there, he's still cutting laps. Surely not. The checkered flag would have come out, surely.
It did.
Did, and we're still qualifying apparently. Anyway, this is good practice for Scotty anyway. Gets it over the jump, and oh, just saves that. Oh god, how am I going to pronounce that one? Rick Zal, thank you for the follow. I assume that's the correct way to pronounce that name. Oh, Scotty J bumps himself up into second, apparently. Oh, there we go. Now we're ticking over the session. There we go. That was a bit odd. I'm certain that the checkered flag had come out. But anyway, so there's the final order. So Terry Marwood, 6 seconds clear of Scotty J, Stop Bouncer in third, and Shannon Wright in fourth. So it's almost a bit of rallycross, really, isn't it? 4 cars on track.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's. Do you get into the rallycross at all, Tyler?
And I don't mind watching it every now and then, like replays of it, but yeah, it's not my thing.
I love the rallycross. It's certainly a different type of racing, that's for sure. They get into it really hard too. They feed each other wheels. It's great. Love it.
You either send it or don't try it.
That is a
Send
lot of
it or go
numbers
home.
there. That is a lot of numbers here. Okay, I'm gonna have a go at this one. GTR 441234 Thank you for the follow. Brings us a little bit closer to that 500 mark.
Have you even reached 450 yet?
Beg your pardon?
Have you reached 450 followers yet?
No, we're up to 432, but that's a lot closer than what we were about, I don't know, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we're about to get started for race number 1. Marwood, Scotty J, Stop Bouncer, and Shannon Wright. That is the starting order. Have we got spinning wheels there? Oh, we've almost got a turning wheel there. Anyway, let's just get our drone camera into position. We got 40 seconds before we just start yeeting cars, apparently. Who knows how this is going to turn out? I'm not even going to bother putting up a prediction. Oh, we're going to have a clean turn 1. It's not going to be clean. it's going to be a bit messy.
I mean, there is the jumps after turn 1, so.
You know what? I don't think that's mud on the side of Scotty J's car. Anyway,
Yeah, that's mud.
I hope it's mud. Oh, we're missing someone. That's Terry Marwood. He's just returned to pit lane, and we're away and racing. Still got 2 cars left on the grid. That's going to be 2 broadcast cars. But let's see how we go into turn number 1. It is Stop Bouncer on the inside of Scotty J, and it's a clean turn 1 actually. But can we get over the jumps cleanly? Yes, we can. So Scotty J with the whole shot at the moment, but he's got Shannon Wright flying up onto the back of him. As they creep their way through turns 2 and 3, and then 4. Not exactly the fastest cars in a straight line. Love to know what happened to Terry Marwood. He just hasn't hit drive. He must have walked away from his car. Oh, there he goes. There he is. He's now racing. Maybe hoping for that competition caution. As up the inside goes Shannon Wright. He takes the lead in the bus stop. And now can we get through the second jump? Oh, just clean. Scotty J did not get a clean run. That allows Stop Bouncer up the inside. Oh, runs wide. There may be a switchback here for Scotty J. And no, that was tight. Bit of a tank slap there for Stop. Maybe that's
Still side by side.
Still side by side. Lou's going to be late on the brakes here. Well, Stop giving plenty of space there. Ooh, Jay slithering his way through the second last corner. Oh, that's a very awful bounce there for Stop. I think that's his. I think he's got that screen name for a reason. Stop bouncing him. He's talking to the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, that spin's cost him 6 seconds over Jay, and well, Shannon Wright just running away with this one. Standing lap time of a 1:39.532. Let's check on Terry Marwood where he is. I think he's given himself the rear of field challenge. I think Stop Bouncer has had another spin. That'll be a turn 1. tell you what, Marwood is just so much more confident over the jumps. You can hear him. He's still got the throttle pinned right up to the edge of the jump, really. Oh, our leader has binned it at the bus stop. Gets it turned around and fired off. So I think for the, well, stop bouncer. Oh, I think I just saw a car almost roll it.
That was almost a roll from Jay.
Well, that's going to bring stop bouncer right onto the back of him. We have got. I'm going to run out of bins in this stream, I reckon. There we go. There's 5 bins straight up. And now stop bounce around the outside of the outer loop, and he gets a much cleaner run, and he'll take over second place. But here is Terry Marwood looking up the inside of Jay, and oh, he's cleared him before the braking. So oh, he was skating around on the rear brakes. Oh, we're going to have 3 over the jump at the same time. Oh, stop bouncer. No. Oh, yeah, I saw that. He's got some pretty bad setups with the dampers, I reckon, or the springs. And fastest lap of the race, Terry Marwood, 27.488. And we know he's capable of 26s, so this is just cruising pace for him. He's got 18 seconds to make up over Shannon Wright, though. Speaking of our leader, there he is. Can he get through the second jump cleanly? Just. Checking on Terry as he heads through the second jump through the bus stop. Tell you what, that car is it's just absorbing the impacts a lot better than everyone else.
Just goes back on the track and sticks. It's weird.
You just see that the damper settings, or even the spring settings, are just, I don't know what it is, but he's got this car sorted out as Shannon Wright does a 27.1. That's the fastest lap of the race, but we'll see if Marwood can better that. He's on for a 26.2. He's going to run out of laps though, barring any mistakes from Wright though. Even at a second faster, he just doesn't have the time. That was a little bit of an awkward landing there for Marwood. Just here, he's just carrying the throttle a lot further than anyone else up to the jumps. I think he's also got a much taller gear ratio than everyone else there. Oh. Oh. I don't know how he's managed to land that. That is wild. Fortunately, the field has spread out, so we haven't really got any real battles. As Shannon Wright does a 26.9, so he's into the 26s. Oh. That was super awkward for Marwood. I think at this stage he really has to wait for a mistake from Shannon Wright. But, now we've got a battle. Scotty J must have binned it at the second jump.
Yeah, he was around, yeah.
Yep. He's got stop bouncer all over the back of him now. Now we're right on board with stop bouncer. Oh, I'd say that Scotty J has not got long enough gears. He's running out of speed at the end of the straights. Ooh, lifts up the inside rear wheel there.
Rear end looked nice.
And, well, again, the setup just not really working for stop bouncer at the moment. just can't seem to get the suspension to do what he wants it to do. But it's actually looking worse than what it was in qualifying. So he's done something. In fact, he may want to... No, it's really oscillating a lot. You might want to stiffen up the dampers. It goes beyond... It goes against logic, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you normally need them to be as soft as possible.
Well, by stiffening it, it'll slow down the compression and the extension of the shocks.
Yeah.
That might help slow down the bouncing. Ooh, Scotty J just holding onto it.
Oh.
And there we go, bouncer into the fence. He is not liking life in this car.
Got right. A bounce coming to the bus stop now as well.
Yeah, so lap traffic going to play a bit of a part here. I tell you what, the 23s are riding the bumps pretty well, or the landings pretty well. I would imagine he's getting some setup advice from Terry Marwood, though, given the same liveries.
And we just got a new driver, another driver just hopped into the server.
There we go, so we'll have 5 for race number 2. Big slide there for Shannon. Our runaway race leader, 17 seconds the gap between himself and Marwood. Are we going to have a competition caution?
Not sure. I could probably go out there and slow down the field.
It's something we see in the real life stadium super trucks. Who knows?
I
JCL.
might when Wright comes around next, I'll come out.
Might want to let the guys know that that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Could be a bit awkward.
Alright, I'll go chat.
JCL R63. This looks hella fun. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that looked hella fun for Scotty J. It was that car was 90 degrees to our camera there. So yeah, fun is one word I'd use. Speaking of which, I suppose now that's a good time for us to start creating some links to the Aussie Motorsport League. So if you want to get involved in the Stadium Super Trucks, you can. There we go. There is a link to their Discord right there in chat. So join up and get involved. It certainly looks like a new experience. Assetto Corsa. It really is the sandbox of sim racing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much do whatever you want in it.
There's even free roam maps now as well. It's that is certainly interesting. But yeah, Stadium Super Trucks. Well, actually, this still isn't the weirdest thing I've seen on Assetto Corsa.
And what would be?
Any of the cursed mods that Jimmy Broadbent has shown on his YouTube channel.
Ah, right, yep.
Yeah. What was one of them? Two half-naked men on,
Oh,
on
yeah,
dumbbells. Yeah, and it was just screaming as the engine sound.
Yeah, the banana.
Yeah, the banana. Yeah. Yeah. The Amazon cardboard box. Yeah, so we've got a long way to go before we get into weird territory. As Scotty J big slide there. We also have our one of the broadcaster cars out there. That would be Mr. Wright, and he will be bringing out the competition caution. We'll see if he allows the lap down drivers to unlap themselves and catch up. Oh, Shannon Wright just bins it. How brave do you reckon these guys are going to get? Do you reckon we'll get a bit of an expression session going?
Oh, hopefully.
No, Terry, give us an expression? No, okay. Need to see someone trying to balance these cars on 2 wheels. Like, yeesh.
I reckon we need to race the Hummer.
Well, we got a Hummer out on track. Oh, we got cars everywhere. I don't think Terry knows that there's a competition caution. He's probably not on the voice chat.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There we go. I think he's slowed down now. I think he is. I think he realizes now. So our broadcaster Hummer will be bring the field under control. Actually, no. Terry has just decided he's going to keep going.
Oh, he slowed down.
He has slowed down. He looks like he's pulling over to the side there.
Yeah, he stopped. Yep.
Yep, that's good. So.
Okay, let's see this Hummer take the jump. Oh wow.
Oh, that actually got the landing pretty well, actually.
I mean, it's not going full speed, so you don't know what it will be like properly.
It's good enough. I'll take it. So here we go. Now, still waiting on Scotty J and Stop Bouncer to join the queue. I don't think they're going to get around in time, though. Lap 9 of 15. This will be a bit of a sprint between Wright and Marwood. What is the next track on the calendar, though? Here we go. Got the calendar right here. It is Long Beach.
Oh no.
Oh yes. We're gonna have cars floating off into Narnia. It's gonna be great.
We're going to go for one more lap.
One more lap. We wait for Scotty J to get around. That was quite a time to cut to Scotty J actually in the crazy racing truck. Should we call them utes? I don't like calling them trucks.
They're trucks, I reckon.
Yep. Yep, 100%. Tell you what has trucks, Automobilista too. They've got the super trucks.
It's having a bit of an expression session at the moment.
Oh, anyway. Lap 10 of 15, I'd say we'll be going back to racing anytime soon. As there goes Stop Bouncer, he gets the wave through. It's going to be a straight up fight between Terry Marwood and Shannon Wright. Right on board with Terry. Oh, we almost got some two-wheel action there. Almost got some two-wheel action.
I think you'd want to be on 2 wheels with these things.
Well, you can get 2 wheels in the supercars, come on. You get 2 wheels in the supercars, come on.
But these things aren't as low to the ground, and
Yeah.
hit it in the wrong way, you could roll over and ruin your entire race.
What's wrong with that?
Ruining your entire race.
That's not really an issue. Come on.
Fair enough. Oh, we do have another.
Yeah, we do.
Truck.
Chippy and
Oh,
Hot
wheels.
Wheels. Yep. Anyway, I think we're about to go back to racing. The lights are off on the safety Hummer. As Scotty J comes around the second last corner, he's catching up to the tail of the field. He's going to be at full race pace when we go back to racing. And there we go. So now Shannon Wright will lead this field away. He's got 2 cars to defend from now with Terry Marwood and Scotty J right behind him. So the competition caution is now finished. And into turn 1. Oh, Marwood with a big send.
He saved it.
He has saved it, but he loses that position. He may be vulnerable to Scotty J here over the first bump. Ooh, bit of smoke there from Scotty J's truck. Ute.
Thing.
Yep. As well, unfortunately, Scotty J probably needs to change those gear ratios because he is running out of puff up the hill and especially down the straight. Marwood and Wright just driving away. The two everything simulated trucks, just Utes, sorry, just driving away here. They head through the bus stop.
Super trucks or stadium trucks, so I think
Stadium
they're called trucks.
Yep. Oh, Marwood with a big sender over the jump. And they're going to go side by side around the outer loop. Now, are the two teammates going to play nice?
Probably not.
So far, so good. There's a bit of pride going on here.
Was that better?
This is looking pretty good. Side by side into the second last corner. Marwood going in very deep. He runs wide. Wright will dive back up the inside as we go over the jump at the same time, and Marwood will take over the lead. But Wright is not taking this laying down. Here we go. We're on board now with Shannon Wright. He's got a good run down the front straight. He's side by side. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? They both pick up the brakes almost at the same time. Marwood does give space, but he does squeeze a little bit as they go over the jump. Oh, they both land similarly. But it is Marwood who takes an early lead. Well, sorry, a late lead.
I think that made the competition better.
Yeah, the two everything simulated trucks are now side by side, nose to tail. Right with a slipstream as they head up towards the bus stop. Both on the brakes, both cars squirreling under brakes. Marwood has taken a fairly aggressive approach to the second jump. But it's still
We've got 2 lap cars ahead as well.
Nothing in it between these two. I have to say, I think Marwood is looking a little bit nicer. Into the second last corner, we're about to end lap 12. Oh,
we got a car around.
That's the Hot Wheels. That's the Hot Wheels truck.
What's he doing?
That was suboptimal rejoin there from Chippy.
Marwood's still on the road though.
It has allowed Shannon Wright for a run around the outside going into turn number 1. And they're hard on the brakes. Oh, look at the back of Marwood's truck just skipping under brakes. They go over the first jump. Oh, both cars having a bit of an awkward landing with the rear of the car. We got 2 cars around. That'd be the 2 lap cars of Stop Bouncer and Chippy. But it is a battle between Wright and Marwood.
They always have fierce competition, these two.
Into the bus stop they come, crashing over the curbs, crashing over the jumps. So we head through the outer loop. Your ordinary bacon, that's a good idea. We won't talk about that. And thank you for the follow as well. That is a really random thing. It is a really random thing to bring up in a sim racing.
Oh, we got Wright's around and he's all.
Oh, they're both gone. The two everything simulated trucks are around. I thought Shannon Rupp might try and recover quickly, but Marwood has recovered the fastest.
They both got binned.
They both binned it. That was a spectacular bin from Shannon Wright. I'll give that a golden bin, actually. I'll give that 2 golden bins. Awesome stuff. So lap 14 now. Marwood with a commanding lead now. 10 seconds. Don't think he's going to be headed here unless he makes a hash of one of the jumps. But he's so far shown that he is pretty handy with the jumps and the landings. there he goes. He's coming stuck at the second jump. See how much time that costs him, depending on how well Wright comes through the second jump. Gets that
Makes
pretty
that
well.
perfectly. That's cost about 2 seconds. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bit of a battle here, lap traffic.
Yeah, we got Scotty J trying to pick his way past Stop Bouncer. And he's coming up behind Chippy as well in the Hot Wheels truck.
Oh, Marwood's around. The
Oh,
last
he
corner.
is. He's around, and that's a commentator's curse. There we go. Got our first commentator's curse of the series out of the way. Okay. And now it begins. So Shannon Wright now, he takes over the lead of the race again. Ooh, such an awkward bounce on the rear, isn't it?
That's something they've got to get used to.
Just fill them up heavy with the fuel. Might way down the back of the car. Who knows?
You never know. That might make it worse as well.
Possibly. Oh, we have got 2 cars around. Oh, we got a car on its roof. That'd be Scotty J. Oh, he's back.
And
No,
he's...
That is some
What
weird physics here. We've got
First
problems.
roll.
We've got huge problems. That
Oh, that shouldn't be happening. Wait, is it? No, it's still gone.
it's still going. This is the longest crash I've ever seen on this channel. Oh, hang on, there he goes. He's got it. Oh no. That is some
Go on,
weird.
no. It's gone to the other fence.
Oh my. I don't know what to say about that one. Anyway, let's cross race winner Shannon Wright and followed by Terry Marwood. That is first blood. This is still going.
Yeah.
For reference, cars are not meant to do this.
You sure?
Pretty
Oh
certain.
wait, stop! Has it stopped?
I think it has stopped, but here those front wheels are doing all sorts of weird things.
Oh no!
No! See you later,
No.
son. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There we go. Scotty, I think just return to pits, mate. I don't think you're really gonna improve this.
While the other guy's doing burnouts on the other part.
I'm sorry, I'm just enthralled by this. I can't. It's like it is a train wreck. You just can't stop watching this.
Yeah.
It's mesmerising in a way. It's a bit like a lava lamp.
What if we can finish the race like this? How long it'll take?
Well, we should have a countdown anytime soon. Yep, there he goes. See you later.
Going in the infield or
Well, this is
we're going?
this is
Oh, yeah,
suboptimal.
it's going in the other fence. Here we go.
This is suboptimal. Okay, let's head back to pit lane. Okay, countdown is over, so we should be ticking over soon. Okay, so here are the final results for race number 1. We have got one more race coming up next. There's Shannon. So Shannon Wright takes first blood in the super stadium trucks. Then we have Terry Marwood, easily the driver with the best setup in these cars, but not able to capitalise after he just, for reasons, did not hit drive and had to start from pit lane. Scotty J, we're currently watching, doing all sorts of weird things, like physics definitely broken there. He should finish up in third.
Hopefully.
Stop Bouncer in fourth, and then Chippy, the latecomer into race number 1, he comes home in fifth.
I could probably give Scotty J third position anyway.
Yep, that's good enough for me. I think that's good enough for everyone. He has finally returned to pit lane. That was new. That was new. I mean, the closest I can come to something like that was the Can-Am mini things.
Yeah, those are pretty. Those
That
are pretty
was-
fun.
Those were wild. Those were wild. Okay, so there we go. Finally, the never-ending crash has finished.
Now we're up to round 2 of the never-ending crashes.
Hopefully, we don't have any more never-ending crashes. Maybe it was just tumble drying his clothes.
Oh, maybe, I think. Or maybe just trying to get the mud off.
Yeah, I don't think that's mud.
Yeah, that's
No,
mud
no,
in
no,
the
no, no, no. I don't think it's mud anymore.
paint.
That
Morning.
might be something a little bit more. Yes. Okay, so 40 seconds before we tick over to the next race. We've got 5 cars now. Hopefully for round number 2 we get a few more. And if you want to add to this grid, well, there's a link to the Discord. Dive on in. Have a crack. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, well, I think we've just seen the worst that can happen. So it can only go uphill from here. Anyway, let's get ourselves lined up with our drone camera.
I'm waiting for my countdown to come finish.
Now, here we go. Hopefully everyone remembers to hit drive this time round. Shannon Wright definitely has. He's ready to go. He's got the engine revving. So this is your starting grid for race number 2. So Shannon Wright, Terry Marwood, Scotty J, Stop Bouncer and Chippy. 5 cars, 15 laps. Let's unleash the chaos in about 30 seconds time. Dare I ask, are we going to have a clean turn 1?
Nah.
No. Oh, we had a clean turn 1 in race 1. Anyway, let's find out the fun way as our lights go on. Here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights on. 6 lights out. We are away and racing. It is a almighty start from Scotty J. The shorter gear ratios, I think he's selected. That's giving him that little bit of an edge going to turn number 1, but it looks like Terry Marwood will sweep around the outside. Stop Bouncer also looking for the outside line, but it is a clean turn 1, and it could be a clean landing as well for everyone. Even Chippy gets a bit of an awkward bounce, but he holds on to it, but Terry Marwood with the whole shot. Ahead of Wright, J, Stop Bouncer and Chippy as they head up the hill for the first time. And down the back straight, already a bit of a gap forming between the everything simulated trucks and the rest of the field. We have a little battle starting to brew here. Chippy looking for an outside run into the bus stop, and Chippy actually gets the move done under brakes.
Oh, Jay's
Oh,
around it.
Jay
Oh, he's almost rolled again.
Almost rolled it, but he manages to hang on to it. Chippy just giving a little bit of a gap there for Jay to recover. So good sportsmanship there. And now Jay has to try and defend from Chippy and Stop Bouncer just sitting back there. So we head down the back straight towards the last 2 corners. Chippy much faster down the front, down the straight. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Oh,
Scandy
Jay
flick.
around. Oh, we got another car around.
Marwood.
That's Marwood around. Jay has recovered. He's going to go side by side over the jump with Stop Bouncer. Oh, Stop Bouncer around. Jay keeps going. So just when you think everything has settled down, they hit a jump and it's just chaos.
Nothing's settled in these things.
Nothing is settled in these things. That is fair. Oh,
Oh,
Chippy, hang on to it. Oh, he's done well to hang on to that one.
Oh, we got Bouncer around as well.
No, no.
And one.
That's the landing again. But, this is the closest battle so far. But tell you what, Chippy's got some pace. He's hitting 220 k's per hour down the back straight. So he heads through the bus stop and over the second jump.
Around lap 6, I'll be coming in to do the competition stop.
Competition caution on the lap 6, you heard it there. That would close the field right up again. Well, at the moment, the field has stretched out a clear gap between our front two and the rest of the field. Oh, just Jay absolutely. Oh,
Chippy! Oh my god! He almost went nose in the ground.
He tore a hole in the space-time continuum with that spin. That is for sure. Gets it rotated and back he goes.
That was a small incident.
Yeah, incident. Let's just say incident.
Well, we got stop bouncer around once more. He just doesn't have the suspension right on this car, it looks like.
It's almost. I don't know if there's bump stop travel range in these cars or bump stop rates. Maybe want to, I don't know, fiddle around with them. Might have to do some laps in these cars just to work out what's going on. So, yeah, definitely. Oh my word! That was an interesting line over the jumps there for Stop Bouncer. Must look like he was trying to do the expression session nice and early. But here's Shannon Wright. He's closing in on the back of Stop Bouncer, so may not want to do that expression session too often. Tell you what, Marwood is flying at the moment. We see a 26.5 from Shannon Wright. That's immediately going to be eclipsed by Terry Marwood, a 26.3. So Marwood on the charge. Sort of really expected that after his performance in qualifying. And is that a commentator's curse?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. We'll just mark that one down. I really need to come up with a curse emote. Then I'll need to keep track of all my commentators' curses.
I don't think you could. There's too many happening.
Oof. I could always create more. Don't you worry. Just remember, we got AK Racing V8 Supercars in a week's time at Adelaide. I can curse everyone there.
Please don't curse me.
Actually, I take that back because I don't need to curse anyone, and it's just going to be a curse night.
Yeah, that first corner's going to be curse mania, I reckon.
Yeah, we're going to see some. We're going to see some bins there.
Oh, plenty.
As Marwood, right there, 26.046. So we're getting close to qualifying times now for Shannon Wright. There's Marwood, unfortunately, a 36.4 after he had a little bit of a spin at the first jump. Still with the competition caution coming out.
Oh, Chippy almost nose in the ground again.
He almost rolled it the last time, and now he's just had a bit of a lose there. Maybe just trying to carry a bit too much speed over the jumps. I mean, there's got to be a bit of a dark art there, doesn't it? How to get these jumps right.
Yeah, I've noticed just before the jumps, everyone either lifts off or hits the brakes a little bit, because obviously if you keep the throttle pinned, you're just going to go nose in the ground, as Chippy's doing.
Chippy misses the first jump. I believe there is a penalty for missing the jumps. Jeez, he's got some straight line pace, that's for sure. He's already closed in a second on Jay, as out comes the competition caution. Oh, Jay making all sorts of shapes on the landing there. Oh, Chippy also making shapes over the jump. Rotates it and gets it going back in the right direction. But here is our competition caution car out. In fact, he has missed our 2 leaders, so it'll be the next lap. Well, one of our leaders anyway. So we're at half race distance, almost half race distance. Oh, little hip and shoulder there on stop bounce for Shannon. So, well, keeps going. So, Shannon right heads down the back straight to end lap number 6. He'll be greeted with a competition caution just to bunch the field up. This will give anyone a bit of a second chance, I suppose.
And around goes stop bouncer once more.
Yeah, he's not liking these jumps, that's for sure. Hey, you mentioned that a few drivers are hitting the brakes just before the end of the jump, didn't you?
Yeah, you can see on a few angles that you can see the nose drop just before they go on to the jump.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, stop hitting the brakes, people. Just get to the end of the jump and just gun it.
Just full send.
Just full send. Love a bit of full send. Speaking of full send, why haven't we got Matt Cotter in this? Oh, Marwood just slowing down in time for the safety car. Stop bouncer will come up. I think he will get the wave through, surely. And we're waiting for the rest of the field.
The arm has been taken out.
Oh dear, so someone has hit the safety car. Who hit the safety car?
Oh, I didn't see who, but someone took him out.
Oh dear, days of thunder, huh? Gotta hit the safety car. 'Cause you just gotta be perfect.
It might have been right.
Here comes Scotty J to the end of the line, and he'll be joined by Chippy. So, field bunches up at half race distance to just bunch them all up, and we'll get a bit of a show in on the last few laps. So, a few drivers going over the jump nice and slow, but oh, Shannon Wright, he's been pretty quick. So is Terry Marwood. It's really between those two, I think.
Yeah, so far. Let's see what happens next round.
Oh, lights are off on. Oh no, the lights are still on. Never mind. So let's see if we can. That was an interesting camera angle. There we go. That's the camera we sort of wanted. Oh, that is Scotty J just trying to warm up the tyres there. He almost looped it. And there we go. The safety car is just starting to pull away. So we'll be getting underway soon, I assume. McDaddy 283, thank you for the follow. Getting a little bit closer to that 500 mark. Do I get something for 500 followers?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I wish I got something. Okay, so the safety car goes around for one more lap.
You're just waiting on stop answer.
Webcam. This isn't that sort of channel, McDaddy. We do have a webcam, but it's not that sort of channel. You have to go to my OnlyFans for that. Commentary cam, maybe a bit later. So hopefully the lights will go off on the safety car. Stop bouncer is slowly catching up. But, it's going to be a short sprint for all these drivers. Saw some great action at the end of race number 1, actually, after the competition caution.
And a never-ending incident.
Oh yeah, never-ending incident. Oh jeez, this 98 is just not liking the landings in the slightest. No, lights are off on the safety Hummer. 2 words I never thought I'd say together: safety and Hummer.
There needs to be a racing series with just the Hummer.
Yeah, you wouldn't see a passing manoeuvre. That thing is bloody massive. You may as well put Nissan GTR GT3s out there. Anyway, lights are off on the safety car. We are about to go back to racing. And we are back to racing. Shannon Wright just not wasting any time. He is on the throttle. He's got that pedal right down through the floorboard. As they head down the main straight, Terry Marwood, he'll have a bit of a chance going into turn number 1. Not quite. Chippy's looking for a move as well. But it is Shannon Wright and Marwood leading the way in the everything simulated trucks. Oh, the Hot Wheels truck not really liking the landings either. But our 2 leaders, Wright and Marwood, just starting to open up that gap between themselves in 3rd place.
What do you think of that one? Was that better?
It looks pretty good. We've got battles now as Jay and Chippy going almost side by side through the bus stop. And Jay going sideways over the jump. He lands it though. Oh my word.
The only one that couldn't catch up is Stop Bouncer, but that's alright.
No, he kept on binning it after the jumps. He has not got the suspension worked out. Not in the slightest. Ooh, big slide from right. Marwood also sideways, and he goes nose down. Oh, Marwood, he hangs onto it. He hangs onto it.
Scotty J just went sideways.
Yeah, I've noticed Scotty J really throwing it into the corners. It's not really working for him, that's for sure. He loses the position to Chippy, who gets down to a 32.6. That's his personal best. But, well, Shannon Wright just starting to slowly stretch the gap. 2.9 seconds between himself and Marwood. As over the second jump again, can he land it? He does. Seems to be that you don't want to hit that second jump at maximum speed. You just sort of want to slow down as Chippy gets it a little bit wrong. And that will leave him vulnerable to Jay as they head through the outer loop. I think Wright's made a mistake because that gap has come down to under 2 seconds. As we tick over into lap 11. Indeed, Marwood picking up a second on that lap of 27.5 from Wright Place, a 26.5 from Marwood. Ooh, that was some weird shapes coming from Marwood's truck on the landing there. There we go. Yeah, there's some weird onboard cameras with this car for sure. So we got, I don't know what that's supposed to be. That's an odd one too. Also an odd one. And yes, so yeah, we're sticking with this one.
I'll fix the onboard cameras later on.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'll get some better angles later.
Oh,
Hopefully
Jay
by
almost,
next round.
Jay almost just went over once more.
He's certainly pushing the limits, isn't he?
That is one way to describe it, yeah.
Oh, pushing his luck?
Probably, yeah.
So we'll check him with Chippy now. He's
Oh,
oh my
no!
word! Oh, he
That's a full rot. What's Jay gonna do here?
I think
what?
Chippy pushed it too much.
He's back in the pits.
He's going again, but
Yeah.
he's going to be a lap down. Might get you just to mute the stream there, Mr. Wright. I can hear it playing in the background there. Good to see you joining in, though. So, lap 12 of 15. It is Shannon Wright just starting to walk away with this one. The gap up to 4.3 seconds.
There's a battle. Oh no! I thought
There
it
we
was
go.
going to be a battle with Chippy and Jay there just then.
Well, Chippy he's down, essentially down a lap now because he had to return to pit lane. Just as I was talking up Shannon Wright, he goes and bins it on us, so there's a curse.
Marwood's up in front at the moment. Whoa, bye-bye, Chippy.
Chippy almost threw it over again. Really pushing it.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
He's off to
Yeah,
Narnia.
he's gone.
Bye. See you later, mate.
Bye. Chippy's seeing it.
Oh well.
Yep. Sometimes he has these issues with his internet.
Ah. Oh, there you go. That could be what has caused his issues on that previous lap. But we have a new race leader in Terry Marwood. Fortunately, Shannon Wright just pushed a little bit too hard in the second last corner. And Marwood inherits the lead with 2.1 seconds the gap. I'm not really going to say anything more because I will just curse Marwood.
Alright, go on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Marwood's he's not really walking away. The gap down to 1.7 as we tip into the second last corner to end lap 13. Oh,
Yeah, you've gone and done it. You've gone and done it.
no, he's done a 360. He keeps going. He keeps going.
Oh!
But it has handed over to the...
Just did a drifty in there.
So, yeah, Marwood. Full 360 keeps going. I didn't even curse him. I said he was actually losing time and he still got cursed. How does this work? How does this curse thing work?
If you say it, the opposite happens. If you say positive things.
I didn't even say a positive thing about him. I said he was losing time to Wright.
Yeah, but did you say he was in first?
He was leading, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Ah, okay. I don't know how to control this power. I'm a bit like Rogue from X-Men. Don't know how to control my powers. No, I think I've got that wrong. It's a different character from X-Men. Sorry, that's just my inner nerd coming out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't watch that stuff.
I'll forgive you this once.
Okay.
You gotta remember, I grew up in the 90s. We actually had an X-Men cartoon. It was great.
I did watch it in the X-Men cartoon.
Oh, Marwood, there we go.
Marwood.
Around another
more?
360. Keep going. It's all good.
Running theme.
It's all good. Anyway, last lap here. Shannon Wright leading. Commanding gap now. 6 seconds. I surely cannot curse him a second time in this race.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, he's taking it easy. Fair enough.
He knows I'm cursing him. He knows I'm cursing him now. Hugh Smackman. That's Zach Scowen. Certainly, I reckon you could join if you join up with their Discord there. But, I think Marwood has binned it again. He's dropped a lot of time, down to 6 seconds. So, right comfortable at the moment. He's just got to get it over these next 2 jumps. Not bin it at the second last corner, and he'll be right. Oh, has he binned it? He has binned it at the bus stop. How has he ended up that far out?
I think he just got the rear end loose and
yeah,
it just happened.
Well, here comes Shannon Wright to the second last corner. He's about to take 2 from 2. There isn't anything that could possibly go wrong for him. Surely not over this last jump. Oh, see, no problem. I don't curse people all the time.
Corner left.
I don't curse people all the time.
Okay, mate, there's still the straight left.
Yeah, his internet just drops out.
Yeah.
Not this time, though. He gets the checkered flag. That's 2 from 2 for Shannon Wright. Terry Marwood will come around the second last corner, and he'll come home 14 seconds behind Wright. But he'll take a pair of seconds. And then we have Scotty J down there in third. He's about to put a lap down on stop bouncer. Unfortunately, Chippy, his main competition, had a dreaded disconnect, and it will be a DNF, unfortunately. But he'll put a lap down on stop bouncer, just there. Surely Scotty J can't have another never-ending rollover. Oh, jeez, stop bouncer. That car is certainly not stopping its bouncing nonsense. As we follow Scotty J over the line. That is that. So we'll get our face cam. Oh, we have a send. We have a send. We have a send. We have a massive bin. Anyway, let's. That's all over. So Shannon Wright, your winner, ahead of Terry Marwood. Then we have Scotty J, stop bouncer, and then unfortunately Chippy with a dreaded disconnect. Oh, we've got people just punting each other here.
Demolition Derby now.
Demolition Derby. Okay. Oh, precision driving there. Look at that. That was perfect.
So the next round will be on the 26th of this month.
Whoa! That would be Shannon Wright. He did an extra lap and he just yeeted himself into the fence there. So, well, that is that for the first round of the stadium trucks. We're going to jump out of the server and we're going to start talking about what we have coming up next on. Well, we'll wrap up the night and then we'll also talk about what we've got coming up for you on the channel. So, as John was detailing, we have got round number 2 of the Stadium Truck Series in a fortnight's time at Long Beach Street Circuit. That's it's going to be messy, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit crazy. Don't you worry.
Street circuits, just in general, just even normal street circuits are just they're messy. But let's add in some Stadium Super Trucks and what could possibly go wrong.
And then
little bit
we
of
up,
everything.
and then on round 3 we head to Tasmania.
Simmons Plains. I think that track will probably suit these cars a little bit more, being a bit of a
And then
shorter
after
circuit.
that to the short circuit of the Perth Wanneroo Raceway.
Anyway, let's talk a little bit closer to tonight, and that is Tuesday night. We've got Shakedown Sim Racing. They are back with their ACC series again. Only GT3 cars this time. Bit of a shame, but obviously they got a bit of a following now. So they're going back to one class, but I loved the multi-class format. But anyway, I'm sure this will not be any less action. Don't know how many drivers have signed up, but well, they ended up with over 20 in their last series. But anyway, we're going to be live on Tuesday night from Imola. That's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you hit the follow button and the notification bell if you're into Assetto Corsa Competizione. We're also going to be coming live next Friday for round number 2 of the IndyCar Championship with GT Club. And we were live on Friday night for the first round. It is round number 2 for GT Club. Just got to remember where they're racing next. Is Laguna Seca. So if you thought, oh god, Barber Motorsport Park was fun, you haven't seen anything yet. Laguna Seca always brings up some great racing. And then, of course, in a week's time, we are back with AK Racing V8 Supercar Series, the last round of the current season. They're doing 78 laps around the Adelaide Street Circuit. And that will be raced by you, Tyler. So unfortunately, I'll be missing you that night.
You'll probably curse me, so.
Yeah, probably. What's this probably business? I'm definitely cursing you.
Well, you haven't cursed me this season yet. Yeah, luckily. From what I remember, anyway.
I think you just cursed yourself.
Yeah, I do curse myself a lot, but you personally haven't cursed me.
Well, that's just a challenge to me now. I'm going to be cursing you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you guys for broadcasting the race.
Not a problem, John. Thank you to JCL R36 for the follow. Glad to see you came back in time from your shower.
Hopefully we can get some more drivers.
Well, we'll certainly be getting a few more drivers, I'm sure, because there is a link to the Discord popping up right there. Yeah, we got a bit coming up, that's for sure. Geez, even with only 5 drivers, I think there was a lot better racing than what we saw tonight. I think there's a lot of potential for this series. Hopefully we can get some dirt tracks and shorter circuits. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? It's going to be fun.
Eventually I'll do the dirt series of that.
Yeah, well, I think they do race over in America a lot with those cars on dirt circuits. So, yeah. It's actually, I think, a bit of an oddity that they race on tarmac.
Yeah, it's like very odd, but back in there's one track that they never ever raced on over in like over here or anywhere. It's the Bend, and that's part of my series.
Well, there you go. All right, then. I think we will wrap this stream up here. Thank you, everyone, for joining and following. Up to 435 followers now. We're getting closer to 500. It's going to be great if we get 500. I don't know what I'll do if I hit 500.
Chuck a party.
Chuck a party? Sounds good. Parties are good. All right, then. Well, thank you to my co-commentator Tyler Craig and John Wright for joining me in the commentary box. We will see you on Tuesday night for Shakedown Sim Racing. Until then, see you later.